Hey everybody, so today Autocast got released. Fucking finally, this is the biggest change that I personally wanted to see for Untamed. As I already really enjoy Untamed, I just wanted to see Autocast come in, and then obviously they're going to be doing some sort of rework in 2 months, I think they said. Or at least sometime, hopefully. I don't know, maybe it'll be in October. I have no idea. They did say they're working on it though, so I would think in October. I have no idea though. But Autocast got released for Untamed and Mechanist, so if you're a Mechanist player, if you're an Untamed player, it's gonna be even easier than ever, especially if you're fucking Mechanist, dude. Jesus fucking Christ, that shit's easy now. My God. Even easier than it was before, which is absolutely fucking hilarious. You could have one hand and play it now. It's super fucking easy. I mean, before you could too. I mean, technically you can do that for any class, but you're just gonna suck on like Elementalist or whatever. Sorry, getting off track. So on the Untamed here, you could select whatever skill you want to be auto attack. You could select all of them. You could select, some of them. So like on the smoke scale, for instance, I still have the smoke cloud as being on a manual cast, but the other two I have as being on auto attack. There's some pets, of course, that I have that all three are on auto attack, like the tiger here. Really nice having all those on auto attack. But I'm just going to put on the Drake because I want to showcase this. So pretty cool thing. Now you can't use autocast whenever your pet is unleashed. So these skills are still manual casts, but that's okay because you can cast them really quickly and then you're done. You don't have to cast them for another long while. But as you could see, your pet will automatically use its combat skills that you have on autocast whenever it's unleashed. Fantastic. Now what I'm actually wondering is, will it use the skills if I don't have them on autocast? Let me see real quick. Okay, those are disabled. Okay, so let me go ahead and see here if it will use it, even if you don't for some reason like to have autocast on. So it looks like a no. You do have to have it on autocast for your pet to use its skills, because usually, when your pet gets in range, the Iboga would use its range skills here. So yeah, make sure to take a look at that. Make sure to have these on auto attack. You'll see just by the little icon right there. You can see if they're on auto attack. It's kind of hard to see on my screen, but because I have an ultra wide. But whenever you're actually playing, you'll be able to see it a lot easier. Trust me. So yeah, pretty cool thing there. It'll make Untamed a lot easier to play, especially if you don't like using Fervent Force, which I hate Fervent Force. I use First Symbiosis, but yeah. Okay. Yeah. So let's go ahead and let me just shut this real quick. Okay. There we go. All right. Let's take a look at the Mechanist. Last of all, I guess, and yeah, the Mechanist has gotten even easier than it was before, which is absolutely fucking hilarious to me, because before it was like, Jesus Christ. So you can of course do the same thing. You can enable auto attack on here. I will say though, for Discharge Array, if your pet is out of range, it'll still cast it even though it's a melee skill. So you can see it cast that first. A lot of the times, though, it won't really be that big of a deal, so I still just have it on auto attack because a lot of the times, just like don't command your pet to attack something if it's like really out of range like that. Just don't. That's what I would do. It's not really that big of a deal, especially if you have Jade Dynamo on. So yeah, it's super fucking easy now. If you're an all-second Mechanist, you only ever have to press like 4 buttons, which is incredible for combi at least. It's really, really sick. I mean, also you have the Jade Buster Cannon, so it's technically 5, but that's every 90 seconds, bro. Who gives a fuck? Yeah, so the mech is a lot more consistent now, and technically got a buff, I guess you could say, which is absolutely hilarious. By the way, a little thing they did is they basically changed the rifle back, I think, the auto attack, so look how quickly it fires now. And watch, if my pet will use a... This shit's fucking crazy, man! You know what that reminds me of? Like those, shit, what was that game that had like... Oh, it was Battlefield 4. The M16A4 was a burst gun, right? But you could just spam the shit out of it. Or like the Chicum from CQB from Black Ops 2. That's what that shit reminds me of, man. Like, just incredibly... Look at that. Dude, that shit's fucking crazy, man. Oh my god, a rifle mech. They literally changed it back to be how quick it was before. absolutely hilarious. And now you can you could actually trigger aim assisted rocket whenever you're on Mace as well, which is fucking fantastic. As you can see here, it's only missiles. It's not critical hits anymore that are like within 150 range or whatever and onwards. You can actually hit it with your mace technically because your 3 attack is a projectile, which is really fucking sick. I haven't actually maybe glue shot would work as the projectile. I don't know. I'll have to check that out later. But anyway, yeah, that's Autocast. It's finally here. Really exciting times to play a pet class now. Fucking finally. So there's some great options now for pet classes that are significantly easier than they were before because you don't have to fucking micromanage your pet. Obviously, you still do with the unleash skills, but it's really not that big of a deal. They're all instant activation. Your pet can still do the other skills while it's unleashed that are on Autocast at least. And yeah, really awesome fucking news. I'm really excited to see that this finally got put in the game. Yeah, peace.